Hare discovered dogs can.
You ready? All right, I'm gonna hide in one of these two places.
This 2-year-old Labrador named Sisu has no trouble understanding the meaning of pointing. Now, she doesn't know for sure which place you put it.
That's right. There's no way she could know, and I'm just gonna tell her where it is. Okay, Sisu. So that's really hard for a lot of animals, and that's what's really special about dogs is they're really similar to even human toddlers.
That's a level of thinking that people didn't really think dogs could do.
Right. I mean, there was no evidence until the last decade that dogs were capable of inferential reasoning. Absolutely not. So that's what's new. That's what's shocking is that of all the species, it's dogs that are showing a couple of abilities that are really important that allow humans to develop culture and language.
So in this clip from 60 Minutes, anthropologist Brian Hare says dogs have inferential reasoning. Is that true? Now, the entire video starts with a clip of them doing the same experiment with a toddler. I've cut that part out because I don't like when kids are used as lab rats. But basically, they do the same experiment. He points at a cup, and the toddler does understand the pointing. He goes toward the cup and lifts it, or kicks it, rather. In any case, then they do the same thing with a bonobo monkey, and the monkey cannot do it. This then leads this anthropologist to conclude that there must be something special about dogs and something about their shared abilities with humans that allows us to have creativity and culture. The first thing I want to point out is that not all dogs have this ability. I know from experience, I've tested this with a dog. I could point at that dog's toys all day long if it wasn't able to find them. That dog did not understand pointing whatsoever. But maybe some dog breeds are able to understand pointing. Understand. And I put that in scare quotes because there's no inferential reasoning going on here. That's a very loaded term for something an animal might or might not do. I think what's really going on is that like dogs have been bred. They have co-evolved with humans, right? So useful traits may have been bred artificially, specifically into them because humans wanted to select for those traits. It would be useful if you're a hunter-gatherer tribe and you have a dog or like a wolf breed or whatever, and you can point at things for it to go hunt for you. That would be very useful. So it might just be as simple as a, simple genetically given program that, endows certain dogs with the ability to associate pointing with certain objects. That is a totally different thing from inferential reasoning, which a toddler is able to do. Reasoning is an act of creativity. It means, by definition, that the behavior is not pre-programmed by evolution. It is not genetically given. And that is true for human toddlers. But it's not true for animals. In animals, again, because of selective breeding, this behavior is absolutely genetically pre-programmed, and hence there is no mystery and definitely no inferential reasoning. I found it, frankly, an absurd conclusion to draw. He should know better. And it's offensive to compare toddlers to dogs that way.